In this video series, we go through a set of job descriptions and some key terms you guys as technical recruiters may see often and still don't really understand what do these terms mean. So today we are going through a set of JDs focusing on UI, UX design, and now the term is prototype. Can you guys see it here? It's highlighted prototype. So what a prototype really is. So say you have an agile team, and the agile team is supposed to meet customers, say every 2 weeks, every month, to get some feedback from customers. All right. So the agile team, we actually discuss agile methodologies in another video. So I'll not dive too deep in this topic. Just agile teams in general are encouraged to iterate, to get feedback from customers really often. And say you have this time frame. So this is month 1, this is month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5. And the agile team is supposed to deliver something at the end of this. So say here a customer should be really satisfied with some end product. And here we start with some initial idea. Okay, so this is an idea like a light bulb. And the agile team is supposed to iterate. They are supposed to build some MVP and some product eventually. And what is an MVP? Well, we discuss MVP in depth in another video. It stands for minimum viable product. So say here they should have a product of version 1. Somewhere here they should have an MVP. And somewhere here they should have a prototype. So a prototype is something these agile team members can show to customers. It could be a sketch, it could be a clickable wireframe. It's not really fully functioning application, it's just something small, and I'll show you what it could be. Like this sketch is not a prototype yet. So looking at the time frame, a sketch could be somewhere here. The first week, second week, an agile team can create a sketch during, for example, a design sprint. We talk about design sprints in another video, which we probably could link below this video. And they can create a sketch like this. So this could be an application, and this could be a mobile product where you just sketch what the functionality, what the elements should look like. With this you move on. You build a prototype, a clickable prototype, like the one I will show you right here. So this first example shows a mobile application, which is not an application, it's not coded yet. This is a sketch inside the phone. So it is again easier for customers, for the end users to probably just play with it, to imagine what the application will look like. But obviously this is just sketched with a pen or pencil. And then the next level could be get a designer to actually recreate the sketch in some design application, and this is what it could look like. So you can see how either the screens or what the screens look like, and in specific software such as InVision you can connect these screens. So this is what we used to do for some of our applications in my previous company, where we try to iterate. We tried to get users' feedback somewhere here, between the first sketch and the first version of the product. We try to get their feedback. So say if this is a sketch, and here somewhere here you create a clickable prototype. And somewhere here you have a very first version, so say MVP version 1, and then you have a full product version 1. So when I say clickable prototype, that's what you could see right on this photo. This prototype could be clickable in some of the tools such as InVision. It's still not fully functioning, but it is good enough to get feedback from customers. So the whole purpose of all these prototypes, either sketches or clickable prototypes, is to get feedback from customers before a team starts really coding the application, because that's time consuming, that's very costly. All right, so this is the whole purpose of prototypes, to go from a sketch like this that anyone could do to get to a full product. So this is the whole life cycle. You have a sketch like this, then you have a prototype like the one you saw on the photo, and then you could already build an MVP. So this could be already coded, and then obviously product is coded. Okay, so this is coded and the MVP could be coded also. All right, so now you see what the prototype is. Now coming back to the job description, you could see here that the UI developer is supposed to create prototypes, mockups, and staging sites for review and feedback. So this is precisely what I meant by getting feedback. Okay, so the UI developer creates prototypes. Okay, so not sketches anymore, because product owner, product manager, they can sketch also, but we talk about clickable prototypes, mockups in other words, for review and feedback from customers. So before a team starts coding it, here we talk about, hey, how can we get feedback from customers, from 5-10 customers? How can they give us feedback? Okay. So I hope you guys as recruiters now see how this all relates to the job of the UI developer, UX developer. We also talk about the differences between UI and UX developer in another video, so I encourage you to go through the rest of the videos in this series. With that, let me wrap it up, and I encourage you to share these videos on your favorite social media, LinkedIn, Facebook. Go ahead and subscribe to learn how to become a great technical recruiter.